Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this evening for the November's edition of the Eggs, Mary, and Pat Show featuring Miss Mary Finner and Miss Pat Bogle. We are so glad. Okay, camera now. There we go. We are so glad that you are joining us from wherever you may be, and to the ones who who will be watching this at a later time. Thank you for tuning in. I am Thomas Robertson, aka Duke. I am the Technology and Metrics Director for Oak Hill Regional Community Development Corporation, which is the parent corporation of Healthy Kids Mississippi. We recognize our acting board chair, Mrs. Bettina Campbell, our executive director, Dr. Michael O'Miner, and our project director, Mrs. Lottie Miner. In addition to this Zoomcast, we are restreaming this evening's webinar on our Oak Hill Regional CDC and Healthy Kids Mississippi Facebook pages. Go like and share on your social media pages. Also, feel free to post any questions or comments in the Zoom chat or in the social media chat. We will do our best to respond to each question. Before we get started, a few reminders. This is the last Ask Mary and Pat show for the year 2023. There will be no Ask Mary and Pat show for December. We will reconvene January 29th at 6 p.m. Also, our next third Wednesday Parent Resource Chat is January 17th. So there will be no Ask Mary and Pat show or no third Wednesday Parent Resource Chat for the month of December. Also, please, if you haven't downloaded the app, it is still in the App Store and as well as the Google Play Store, and it is free of charge. Um, Now I'm going to turn it over to the hosts of the evening show, Miss Mary Finner and Miss Pat Boga. Ladies, you can take it away.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hi, my name is Mary Finner, and I'm a application assister and also a navigator with Oak Hill Regional Community Development Corporation.
And I am Ms. Pat Boga. And of course, I am also an applications administrator, sister, and navigator with Oak Hill Regional Community Development Corporation. And we are honored to be here with you for those that are just tuning in for the first time and those that are returning, and also everyone that's present. So we're going to go ahead and Mary, you want to start us off?
Sure. We're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, our first question for this evening is, who actually qualifies for Medicaid? Okay, our answer is children under the age of 19 qualify if the parent's monthly income is under the income limit. Parents or caretakers can also qualify for Medicaid if they are under the Medicaid income limit and cooperate with child support. The caretaker will have to show proof of relationship to the children, must have primary responsibility for the children under the age of 18. The adult caretaker must also meet the low income requirements for the household. Once a child turns 19, the parent will no longer, once a child turns 18, the parent would no longer be eligible for Medicaid, but once the child turns 19, the child would no longer be eligible for Medicaid.
Okay. We have another question. Is SSI income counted toward my child's eligibility determination for Medicaid? And the answer to that question is no. However, SSDI is counted toward household income for determination of eligibility for Medicaid or CHIP. And of course, SSDI is based on sufficient work credits, and SSI isn't. So I believe that's why SSI is not counted.
All right. And I think now we will have a commercial.
think I need health insurance. Where can I go to get insured? Who can help me get covered? Is it too late? Can someone help me? Come on in. Let's get you covered. Can you help me get insured? What do I need to bring? Can my family get covered? Yes, I can help you. Bring income info, SS number, and household dependent info. Let's set you up. If you need help also, give us a call at 662-983-584.
That was nice.
That was excellent. That's the first time I saw that one.
Yes,
That was excellent. Okay.
yes.
Yeah, because now is our open enrollment period for the Affordable Care Act. So even though we're on here talking about Medicaid, also if you're interested or you need health insurance because your children are no longer eligible for Medicaid, or if you are no longer eligible for Medicaid or you don't have insurance with your job, you can always give us a call and someone there will be able to help you with applying for health insurance through the Affordable Care Act.
That's right. And it doesn't take long.
Not at all. It doesn't take long at all. Okay, so we have another question. Can I qualify for Medicaid for myself and my children? I have a very low income and I cooperate with child support for one of my children, but do not cooperate for the other because he is helping me financially with that child. Well, you actually have to cooperate with both. You have to cooperate with child support for both children in order to qualify for Medicaid as an adult. Your children will still be eligible, but you may not if you do not cooperate with child support. It has to be documented with Child Support Division and verified that you cooperate. And once you, say for instance, you decide you don't want to, once you report to them that you don't want to cooperate, sometimes it's very hard to get to change it and decide that you want to cooperate for whatever reason. So really know from the very beginning if you want to apply for yourself, if you want to, and you think you may be eligible and you're willing to cooperate with child support, then if you have the opportunity to, and that's what you want to do, it's best to do it from the beginning. Sometimes people change their minds. We all know how that goes. But
Yes.
so if you're not willing to cooperate with child support, then you are not eligible for Medicaid as an adult. The children are still eligible. They're eligible, but the parents are not.
And Mary, I noticed that two of our other application administrators are on the call, on the show with us. Well, they're attendees, Ms. Doretha Knox and Ms. May Stigler, but we won't put them on the spot right now. But y'all just be prepared, okay? Okay, we have a question. When do I have to renew my child's Medicaid? And the answer is you have to renew your child's Medicaid annually. You should receive a renewal letter from the Division of Medicaid that will let you know that your renewal is upcoming and your due date. A return of renewal forms or appointments to come in and complete renewal. This letter could come in the mail as soon as 2 months before the month of renewal. For instance, if you completed your renewal last year in January, you could possibly receive your letter now or a little bit before that time. So we just encourage you to watch your mail, check your mail daily. And if you get something from the Division of Medicaid, just make sure that you open it and please read it thoroughly. And we are here for you as sisters. So all you have to do is give us a call at 662-298-3584. And we can assist you if you have trouble with understanding the letter, or if you need help with completing your Medicaid application or your renewal. Now, we don't process your case, but we can assist you with completing the application and the renewal. So we just want you to keep that in mind.
Okay. Also, they're no longer doing appointments for renewals, so they can be done over the phone, or you can put the application in, and we can assist you with putting the application in. You don't necessarily have to go down to the office to do it. We can help you with applying for renewing your Medicaid for you or your children. But as Ms. Vogel said, we do not process the applications at all. We submit the applications for you. They will contact you if they need additional information. So it's up to you to make sure you have all your information in so that your case can get approved. Now, if you fail to submit the required documents, they will deny you. So make sure you need to, whatever they ask you that you need to turn in, make sure you turn it in. If you need assistance with turning it in, we can help you with that as well.
Right.
So, right.
Because we often get phone calls from consumers asking us, if their Medicaid has been approved. So again, we want to reiterate that we don't process the application in the case. We only submit it. We help you with, and we submit it online.
Right. We help you with submitting it. The application is really coming from you, and we just help assist you with doing it.
Right.
So we have another question. Okay. I'm 26 years old now and won't be able to receive health insurance under my parents' policies anymore. I'm not able to receive Medicaid because I'm not pregnant, I don't have children, and I'm over the age limit of 19. What do I do now about health insurance? So that's when you can contact us, Get Covered Mississippi at Oak Hill Regional CDC, and we can help you with your with your consent by looking at plans and possibly enrolling you in the Affordable Care Act, Affordable Health Insurance at healthcare.gov or the marketplace. You will have to have sufficient income to qualify because there is a premium. Sometimes there's not, but sometimes there is. It basically depends on your number of people in your household and also your income. So that depends on how much your monthly premium will be. And then you can get assistance with paying your premium. It's called the advanced premium. It just slipped my mind just that quick. But they can help you with paying your premiums if you
Premium tax credit.
Right, advanced premium tax credit. And they can help you with paying your premium if you qualify. So contact us, even though you may feel like there's nothing you can do. I turned 26, I don't have any insurance. Please contact us, because even if you may not qualify for the Affordable Care Act insurance, there's some other ways that we may be able to assist you to get the medical services that you need. So please contact us.
All right, well, we'll take another commercial break and we'll be back.
enhance federal matching funds to expand affordable health coverage to children and families that earn too much to qualify for Medicaid but too little to afford private health insurance. Over the past 25 years, CHIP and Medicaid have sharply reduced the rate of uninsured children in the U.S. Together, they have successfully kept children connected to health coverage and played an important role during recent economic downturns and public health emergencies in the state of Mississippi. The Children's Health Insurance Program provides insurance coverage for uninsured children up to age 19 whose family's income does not exceed 209% of federal poverty level. Families may earn up to 209% of the federal poverty level and be eligible for CHIP. A child must be determined ineligible for Medicaid before eligibility for CHIP can be considered. Children with current health insurance coverage at the time of application are not eligible for CHIP. Our organization, Oak Hill Regional Community Development Corporation, is focused on raising public awareness about health coverage options for children and their parents through our Healthy Kids Mississippi initiative. To learn more about our organization, visit us on our website, healthykidsms.org. Give us a call at 662-298-3584 or text us at 662-689-9712. We are always ready to assist.
Thank you, Duke. All right, I see we have another question. I have pregnancy Medicaid. Can I see a dentist with pregnancy Medicaid? I have the worst toothache and it is getting worse. Oh. No, Medicaid only covers pregnancy-related services. Now, of course, often when you're pregnant, I'm sure most of us mothers have experienced that. It seems like that's when the toothaches get stronger and heavier during that time. But no, your pregnancy Medicaid will not cover going to a dentist.
Okay, I see we have one more question, and then we're probably going to go to some of our other application administrators, assistants to come in and talk with us, talk with you. My child has Medicaid and needs a surgical procedure. There is no service provider locally to perform the procedure. What do I need to do? You should contact your Medicaid coverage provider, and they will assist you with locating a provider. You can call the number on the back of your child's Medicaid card or call the toll-free number for Medicaid in Jackson, Mississippi, and they should be able to assist you.
Okay. Here are a few reminders. If you haven't downloaded the Oak Hill Regional CDC app, please take a moment to do so. It is free of charge in Google Play Store as well as the Apple App Store. And all you have to do is search Oak Hill Regional CDC or Mississippi Healthcare Help. Did I say that it's free of charge? Yes, you heard correctly. Go download it now, okay? Go take care of that now. Our next third Wednesday parent resource chat will be on January the 17th, 2024. Keep an eye out for that topic. The next Ask Mary and Pat show will be January the 29th, 6:00 p.m. You may learn more about us at www.oakhillregionalcdc.com and www.healthykidsms.org. You may contact our office at 662-298-3584 or text us at 662-689-9712. Once
Okay,
again,
Pat, hold on one second. We're gonna ask if our administrators, our other administrators would like to come on and say
okay.
something.
Okay.
Good afternoon. This is
Okay.
May Stigler. I was just want to say good afternoon. I have love those commercials. I
Yes.
think we might need to do more commercials.
Yes.
Ms. Knox, you have to unmute.
There
All
she
right.
is.
Here she is.
All right. I'll just like to say good afternoon. I think that the and Pat and Miss Finish has been very informative this evening. And if you have any other question or concern, just feel free to call us. We're
Right.
available.
We're
We're
available.
available at all times. Just tell.
Mhm.
That's right. It's 365 days of the year.
Yes,
Enroll
yes.
365.
Also, our project director, Miss Lottie Miner, is on. Would you like to come on and say something?
Hello, everybody. I am so glad to be able to be on with you guys tonight. And I concur with everything that has been said by Ms. Boga and Ms. Fenner. There is little to no reason why anybody in the state of Mississippi should be uninsured. There's a few circumstances where people simply don't for whatever reason, but Medicaid, CHIP, marketplace coverage are viable options. And then, of course, there are federally qualified community health centers, which are doctor's offices with providers who can provide medical services for either insured or uninsured individuals. I was speaking to someone today about the importance of maternal health and how maternal health impacts babies, and how when babies start wrong, I'll say it the way we used to say in the country about just different things in life. We say if you start wrong, you finish wrong. We don't want to go to that extreme with our babies, but when they start out with issues, it makes it very difficult for them to catch up, sometimes physically, sometimes developmentally. But when that mom has adequate health care while she is expecting, it makes a world of difference. That is why we push, one of the reasons why we push Medicaid and CHIP, because our mothers and our children need it so badly. And y'all, that's the key to our future. If our children don't thrive, it's going to impact so many things that affect all of our lives down the road. So please utilize our services. Ms. Bogle said we're here 365 days of the year. She was not exaggerating, because even though you may not get us on the phone on Sundays or on Christmas or on New Year's, you can always go to our website at your leisure and find information. And then if you leave a message at a time that we're not around, of course, it is the holiday season for those of us who celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all those things, we will always follow up. Usually within 24 to 48 hours. I give that as a window, but 90% of the time, it takes far less time than that for us to respond. And if we don't know an answer, we will get it for you, because we want our Mississippians, our friends and relatives in Mississippi, to be insured and to live healthier lives. I appreciate everybody for joining this call. Ms. Boga, Ms. Fenner, Ms. Knox, Ms. Stigler, you guys absolutely rock. Y'all rock. Y'all are fabulous. Thank you for the work that you do. And that's all I have to say this evening.
Thank you so much.
And that will be, you can do your once again, Pat. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and we're glad to have Mrs. Lottie joining us, and to each of you, all of the participants. I don't see any more questions. I don't see any questions, and I don't see any more comments in the chat. We want to thank everyone for joining us. And once again, we acknowledge our acting board chair, Mrs. Bettina Campbell, our executive director, Dr. Michael O. Minor, and our project director, Mrs. Lottie Minor. And of course, this has been a production of Oak Hill Regional Community Development Corporation, belonging, building, and bridging in the Mid-South region and across the state of Mississippi.
Okay, so everyone have a good night. We hope you learned something. Hope you got something from us. Please give us a call if you need us.
Yeah. Good night. Very good.
Thank you. Good night.